See you again, Mike.
Hello,
How are you, Max?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Okay, Max. I have everything to start. The products, the market, the customers, the money, the
Nice.
spirits, yeah.
Perfect.
And what if, for example, I launch the product, people buy it, they try it, but after 3 to 6 months, I try to evaluate, things are not what I'm expected. It's only 25% of the customers buying my products. Some are complaining, some is not returning back. What's it do?
Well, first analyze what the situation is. Maybe your expectations weren't right. Maybe
Okay.
you were too enthusiastic. You
Okay.
too expected too much from the market.
Okay.
And then you just needed to reevaluate the market, redo the numbers,
Mhm.
and go in with more realistic numbers.
Okay.
Maybe the plan was good,
Okay.
and the problem was the execution. You had the right plan, but maybe you didn't do the marketing properly, or you didn't give it enough time. There was execution problems. In which case, you just needed not quotation marks, just fix the execution.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So
And
many
you-
possibilities, yeah?
Yeah, well, the other possibility could be that the product wasn't really good. It wore out. It didn't deliver what people expected, and after a few months, people found out about it
Yeah.
and dropped your product.
Okay.
Or even a competitor came up with something better. Well,
There's
there's
another
seen
thing.
at least 4 or 5 possibilities. You need to know what the problem was.
Yeah.
That things didn't turn out the way you wanted them.
But don't panic.
No, don't panic. Get the numbers, analyze the situation.
Okay.
Like a doctor looks at the patient,
Okay.
and sometimes you need a little bit extra help in doing that, and find out what the problem is, and then find a cure for that problem.
Yeah, yeah. So usually after you launch your first product, how long that you have to evaluate? After 1 year, for example, or in the monthly basis, or?
I would do that rather quick, somewhat depending on what product you do. If you have a high-tech product with a short technology cycle, short product life cycle, you may have to do that weekly. If you're in the advertising or fashion space, you may have to do that almost daily.
Okay.
If you're selling something of longer nature that people buy once in a year, maybe once or in 2 or 3 years, like a car or something,
Yeah.
you have more time to do that.
Okay.
But generally, you're creating a new business, you don't understand the market. The sooner you know, the better.
Okay. Okay.
So evaluate frequently
Mhm.
and look at the numbers objectively,
Okay.
and think about what the problem is if the numbers don't do what you expected.
That's the worst case, yeah. How about if the best case? Everything went well, and then I sell all of the products, and people get excited. And so, what should I do? Should I make my business bigger, recruit more employees, or?
Well, personally, I think you should stick to the plan. You had
Okay.
a plan. Now things went the best possible way. You're growing faster. If you're growing faster, that means you're deviating from the plan.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't want to give up the growth. You probably want to harness the growth, but it means that to accommodate that additional growth, now you need to adjust your plans. You need to adjust your production schedule. You need to adjust your financing, your marketing campaign, everything. Or you give the growth away and you go with the original plan. You simply tell your customers, there's no more I can deliver this month. You gotta get in back order. But then you're running the risk that a competitor may come, or your customers give up because they can't get the new exciting product they wanted to get this week.
Okay. Okay. What are the common mistakes that people are doing in the execution phase?
I think one of them is that they don't measure how well execution tracks back to the plan. Another common mistake is that they tend to be overly self-confident. Oh, we can do this. We're going to do great market campaign. We're going to put out this product. And maybe it's
People will
not-
love our product.
Yeah,
not doing
maybe it's
anything.
not that great, you know. And I think you gotta look yourself in the eyes and say, where went things wrong, and what do I need to do to run down my plan? What do I need to change? And not be afraid of whatever comes out of that exercise.
Okay. And still, we have to listen to the customers after they enjoy our products.
Absolutely. And even if you did everything correct, there's a chance that things go wrong because maybe the customer didn't know what your product was. Maybe they thought they knew, and maybe they thought they would do this and that once your great product comes out. But then once it comes out, they're going to use your product very differently. And maybe out of that came out new opportunities or new problems. And in both cases, you would want to adjust your plan.
Yeah. Thank you, Mac.
Thank you.